Gordy is pretty cute, and you know, it's a good day to go out and enjoy looking at cute little animals at the zoo, because I know like the zoo and a bunch of other places have been closed this whole week.
Yeah.
Not this whole week, but parts of the week because of the cold weather. But you know, just to take factual numbers into account, Phil, at least Puxatawny Phil, we won't rip on Gordy's first time, but Puxatawny Phil, he's been making predictions since 1887. He's predicted 103 times. Well, we'll see more winter. 19th. This year's the 19th. He predicted an early spring, so really only about 39% accurate. Yeah, better than or worse than a 50-50 shot. Just saying. Okay, let's talk about today. Last time we saw 40s all the way back on January 8th was the last 40-degree day. Today we hit a high temperature of 41. Basically, we've been looking at very split January. The beginning of the month, incredibly warm. We had a record high temperature on January 5th of 56. We had record rainfall following that. And then, of course, the colder air settled on in. January 30th, we had the coldest high temperature. And then the 31st, we had the coldest low temperature for that date. And if you're wondering, yeah, how much snow we had, well, Milwaukee, the 28th snowiest with 20.2 inches of snow. With that warm air, though, with that change in the forecast, we've been witnessing quite a bit of areas of some patchy fog here and there, some dense fog off to the west. We're at 39 degrees right now in Milwaukee, showing that interchange with the wet road conditions. Now, the good news is temperatures, at least in Milwaukee, are not going to dip below freezing. However, a few locations are going to do that overnight tonight. Right now, it's at 34 in Short, as well as in Glendale and Wauwatosa. Anytime we flirt with that 32-degree mark, we may see some patchy areas of some freezing fog or some freezing mist. Very different story. Take a look at it. Little Switzerland, folks have been taking advantage of the ski hills and the warmer temperatures, maybe a little crustier on the snow, but still got to take advantage of it while you can here in Wisconsin. 36 degrees right now in Slinger. And again, that dense fog advisory for our western counties, that continues until noon tomorrow. That doesn't mean the fog just disappears, but it's going to start to improve as terms of visibility. So overnight tonight, looking at temperatures down to 36, at least in Milwaukee, and it will be foggy with some drizzle at times. But of course, the big story has been that warm up across the entire state, about 20 to almost 30 degrees warmer compared to yesterday. That's because we've got a warm front up to our north. That is going to keep the warm air in the 40s in our forecast as we go into your Sunday. And along with it comes a chance for some very light rain, a little bit of drizzle throughout your Sunday. I think the better chance to see the heavier rain comes as we get into your Monday morning. Notice those darker greens starting to show up there. Overall, though, that pushes through with a cold front before the afternoon hours. We will be clearing out and the colder air starts to push on in. How much rain are we talking? Tomorrow, maybe a 1/10 of an inch. By the time we get to your Monday, though, about 1/3 of an inch of rain on top of some of that snow, maybe a little bit heavy on your roof. So if you've got a roof rake, maybe take that and pull some of that snow down. Otherwise, a lot of us dealing with the icicles throughout the day today because of the melting. Melting today as well as tomorrow, a high of 43 degrees. And we'll keep the 40s in your forecast for your Monday, at least to start off the day. High temperature of 46, falling into the 30s by the afternoon as the cold front brings an end to the rain and brings the start to the wind. It's going to start to get breezy on Monday afternoon, and then the colder air, quote unquote, starts to spill on in. But I think any of us would have given our right leg to have temperatures around 29.
Yeah.
Tuesday, right? We get into your Wednesday night, then a little chance for some light snow. Better chance for some snow comes on Thursday and into your Friday, but then the cold air starts to push back on in, just not that polar vortex air.
That's good to hear.
18 will feel fine.
Yeah, exactly. Summer. Thanks, Jesse. Sure.